We've got an incredibly unique perspective. We're joined by Jordan McNair's father, Marty McNair, who joins us tonight here on SportsCenter. Mr. McNair, first thing, yesterday, when you heard the news, your quote was, quote, "I felt like I've been punched in the stomach and somebody spit in my face." Now that you hear today's news, what do you think?
Well, actually, I felt that way, and thanks for having me. I felt that way yesterday just due to the disappointment in the Board of Regents' decision with holding or still keeping Coach Durkin on staff at University of Maryland. I really didn't feel that there was any level of accountability for Jordan's death. And then it just kind of switched over today. So there was a sense of relief that Dr. Lowe, and I commend Dr. Lowe for making the right decision with insurmountable pressures to do something completely different yesterday. So the sense of relief, not only for my family, but for this team, Jordan's teammates as well.
I do know the family attorney, your family attorney, Hassan Murphy, has said the only person that's taken responsibility for all of this so far is Dr. Lowe. I wonder what message you have for many of the teammates that have reached out to you to talk about Jordan. What do you tell them?
Well, I talk to the guys pretty frequently, like every Saturday before games. So a couple of them call me consistently. So we still have a pretty good relationship because at the end of the day, they're all my sons, you know, and that's how I still look at them as a father. I still had a lot of fatherly advice to give, so I kind of imparted on them. But the main thing at this particular time, as of late, the main thing was just trying to keep these guys focused on football and not the politics of what was going on.
Lastly, I think a lot of people know how highly touted, how talented your son was when he arrived at the University of Maryland, but that's the small sports part. Mm-hmm. What do you want people to know about your son?
I want everyone to know, or people to know, what a great young man Jordan was. And just because Jordan's no longer with us, we're still implementing some type of change because we started the Jordan McNair Foundation. And basically, that's where we bring awareness, education, and prevention to exertional heat stroke injuries, because this isn't the first time this has happened. This has happened over 30-plus times. This is just the first time that an exertional heat stroke injury set the catalyst off for the major events that's going on currently at the University of Maryland. So the main goal for us is to keep Jordan's his name and honor his name by saving some other children or other young men from this type of injury in the future.
The final word goes to Ellis McKinney, offensive lineman for the Terps, saying about your son, the school colors for Maryland, red and white, quote, "White for the gratitude you impacted our lives, red for the flash and the joy you brought every day. You are missed, my guy." Mr. McNair, thank you for being with us.
Yep, thank you.